Start working on vent stack by doing half of it at a time. First, measure at least 4 inches past the flange on each side to cut a target. Next, measure the center hole in the target. The hole you cut needs to be 1 inch smaller than your measurement, allowing the rubber to go up the stack 1 inch. Draw the hole size on the target by carefully eyeing it. Cut it with a sharp scissors. Lay the target on your edge mark and tack it down with splice adhesive since you're gluing rubber to rubber. Tacking is especially important on a windy day. When the adhesive is dry, take the center of the target and lift it straight up with one hand while setting it with the other hand. Always work from the top side down, pushing into your bridge as tight as you can. When you get to the pipe with your target, stop and pull the paper off. If it is below 60 degrees where you're working, you may use a heat gun on edges. Now mold it around your pipe. Cut the rubber for the other side so there is no less than a 3-inch overlap on the target. Follow the same procedure for the second half of the target. Then use the 6-inch flashing to wrap the pipe. You need to measure a piece 4 inches longer than the bottom of your pipe. Apply glue to your pipe and to your piece of flashing. When the glue is tacky, set the rubber length up square to your pipe, measuring a good 1 inch for the deck. With a firm grip, walk around it, pulling it to you, keeping the top as straight as possible. When you get to the point where the edges meet, pull the 1-inch lip down on the other side for the length of the overlap. Remove that section of the paper. Glue the overlap area and let it dry. Apply the overlap and finish wrapping the pipe. Pull the lip down all the way around, being careful to keep it as tight to the pipe as possible. After it is flashed, check that all air bubbles are out. Check that the side seams have at least a 3-inch overlap. Check that at least 2 inches are overlapping at the base. All the seams will need to be caulked at the end of the day with black lap caulking to protect all the joints from water while the glue dries and cures. You need to allow as much time as possible between the flashing and the caulking so the adhesive can flash off. Flashing a soil pipe can be done with either uncured flashing or a witch's hat. The witch's hat is the easiest option. First, cut the witch's hat down to the same size as the pipe that you are covering. Sizes are marked on the hat's brim. You need to cut right on top of the marking. Then wash the rubber membrane base and the hat with an approved cleaner. Glue both surfaces with black splice adhesive since you are gluing rubber to rubber. When the glue is tacky, put the witch's hat on the base. Roll the base with a steel roller. Caulk the top and the base of the hat. The inspector will check under the caulking to ensure water cutoff is filled properly. Cut a single target out of flashing 4 inches from the soil pipe on all sides. Measure the pipe for the target hole. Cut the hole 1 inch smaller than the opening. Clean the base and pipe with approved cleaner. Glue the base and target with splice adhesive. Only glue a maximum of 2 inches up the pipe. When the glue is tacky, carefully pull the target down over the pipe to the base. Slowly ease the target onto the base. Make sure it is tight around the base with no air pockets. Wrap the soil pipe as we did the stack. Use the 6-inch flashing to wrap the pipe. Measure a piece 4 inches longer than the bottom of your pipe. Apply glue to your pipe and to your piece of flashing. When the glue is tacky, set the rubber length up square to your pipe, measuring a good 2 inches for the deck. With a firm grip, walk it around, pulling it to you, keeping the top as straight as possible. When you get to the point where the edges meet, pull the 2-inch lip down on the other side for the length of the overlap. Remove that section of the paper. Glue the overlap and let it dry. Apply the overlap and finish wrapping the pipe. Pull the lip down all the way around, being careful to keep it as tight to the pipe as possible.